in. I'll be getting messages for the beginning of October, possibly throughout October. So come on in. Let's check it out and see what's in the cards for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, come on in. I hope everybody's doing well. It's getting very beautiful up here in New England at this time of year. The reds are finally starting to come out. So it's really nice. And we're known around the world for how beautiful it gets around here. And I'll tell you, it is. Anywho, yeah, I already called in everybody's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, friends, the higher galacts, and the ascended masters. So please just know that they're here in the building with me. I'm just taking cards right now. And the first one that came out was East and Beginnings. So something about that, Cancer, past to present energies, something new that has happened in your life, whatever that is. We're going to find out. Magnetism and attraction. Yeah. Manifesting, you think? That's pretty much what I get. I do get a bit of a star card energy, you know, the healing. This is childlike wonder, though, all wrapped in one, you know. So I kind of like it. Magnetizing, magnifying. No, magnetizing. That's what it's magnetizing your attraction. Okay. Feel whatever you're manifesting, Cancer. Feel like you already have it and what it feels like to have that and stay in that vibration of how good that feels. However it comes to you, right? That's how you manifest. I'm still mastering it myself, but it's how you do it. Seriously. Show me what I need to see. No, I don't even know what card that was that wanted to show it. So, all right. Oceans and bravery. Okay. Yeah, somebody's like walking on top of the world here. I like it. Being brave. This is crowning you for the next few weeks anyway, Cancer. I like it. Deep as the oceans too. Yeah, Cancers are deep. They're not quite as deep as Scorpios, but they're a very deep sign, or Pisces even. You know, all the water signs, I should say. Hope your challenge and homework is the silence. So I feel like somebody out there, the silence is killing you. Like you want to hear from somebody or something. Others, it's silent, like, you know, when it's winter and everything dies back and it's just real quiet and it's kind of a peaceful quiet. So that's your hope for your challenge and homework. Something about the snow. Somebody may not like winter, right? We love the fall. We're not ready for winter. Darkness and the moon. Hi, everybody. Tapping in and out. It's good to see you. The moon to me and tarot, you know, hidden secrets or deception or lies or something, you know, I feel like there's some sort of deception, whatever that means to you. We're going to start with that anyway. I'm going to get a little bit more of the vibe here, and then I'll get into my tarot. Show me what I need to see. So, yeah, this darkness, this dark matter, we'll say, somebody's deceiving or something, maybe. Ancestors. East and Beginnings is right over this. So, hi, everybody. Hi, Alexander. So something about that, beginnings. Maybe you started just coming into some sort of mental awareness, right? Or some kind of mindfulness about your ancestors being around or something like that. Somebody. All right. So whatever that is to you, we're going to keep going. We're going to get a lot more. So show me what I need to see. Believe it. Yep. Seeing is believing. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. Yeah. Magnetizing and attraction. You have to believe your manifestations, right? Believe it. Yeah. Some of you may be more powerful than you think you are with your manifesting, right? Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Jackie. Is that how you say it? Jackie? Not sure. I have a cat named Jackstraw. Charm. Yeah, charm. Something about that charm in that certain someone. I'm feeling spell work though here. Being brave through the spell work, the deception, whatever's hidden, or maybe just secrets. Maybe it's, but whatever, being brave through it, right? That's crowning you. Okay. We need 2 more of these and we can move on. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, if anybody out there is really enjoying these kinds of messages, then help a girl out. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, right? It helps the algorithm for other people that enjoy these kinds of messages find these kinds of messages. So I really appreciate it. I wouldn't waste my time if people weren't listening. It's the first time in my life that I get to have a voice, honestly, after everything I have been through. So I kind of, in a way, get to tell my story and help heal others, or hopefully guide them, or what. Something is not worth it. Silence as snow, hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Yeah, it's not worth it. The spell work or the charmed, whatever that is, it's not worth it. The deception, maybe, right? Ruin. Oh, okay. We got the moon over this. The deception is about ruin. Something. Is somebody manifesting someone else's ruin? God, I hope not, because that's not good when it comes back to you times 3, right? Universal law. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to keep it on this fantastical, mystical vibe here, coming since Samhain is coming, Halloweeny. My favorite time of year. It might be yours as well. I know there's a lot of people that love Halloweeny. Nice. Sage. Yeah, that's cool. Jacob. Yeah. This is the one year I didn't grow sage. I had to cut back this year, so I was very choosy in the plants that I had. Anywho, first one out, 7 of Wands. You can see Alice's feet here. Obviously has the advantage because all those swords and little men there, she could just kick them out of the way, right? Something about ancestors. So somebody has power, right? Somebody has has the advantage point, maybe. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, some kind of new beginning here. All right. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, Spirit. You need to believe something. Believe in your wishes. Oh, okay. I'm going to take these. Whoops. And then I dropped another one. 2 of Cups. I'll show you these in a minute. 5 of Cups. 2 of Swords. The Emperor down. Ace of Cups down. This was from another deck I'm not using yet, but I need to pick it up because I will be incorporating that deck. So, anywho, yeah, believe it. 2 of Cups down. Somebody's wishing. There's an off union, right? Something's off. This is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Something's off. Somebody's magnetizing their wishes. Okay, it's very disappointing, right? We have that ominous kind of sad, empty, and then we have silence and snow here for the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. But I do feel like it's disappointing, maybe. Yeah. Because, behind that turtle's back up here, right over there, there's 2 more cups. The turtle doesn't even see, So keep on trucking, kind of thing. Stay brave and strong. There is spell work around you. There is spell work, whatever that is. I'm not sure. Sorry, my incense is right in my face. Two of Swords, yeah, crossroads decision. Something's not worth it. Something's silent. Very like some of you may be feeling very empty. Others, I feel like it's just like a real disappointing. Maybe there is an emptiness to that disappointment, you know? But this Emperor, okay, ruin right above this and the moon. This is either abusive, like this, it's like power hungry, or loss of authority, loss of control, somehow. Somebody, yeah, it's ruining things somehow. This charm, this spell work or something. Something's not worth it. Somebody was not emotionally fulfilled. Drink me, turned down. Beginnings in East and ancestors. Somebody has the advantage to contact their ancestors. But what this Ace of Cups down means is we need to fill our own cup, right? Because there's that pretty famous saying, if we don't heal ourselves or make ourselves happy, then how the hell are we going to help others? Well, it's truth, a lot of these sayings and memes and, so they come from somewhere, the lore of things that comes from somewhere, show me. Somebody needs to believe their dreams, believe in their wishes. Something, the union's off. It's very disappointing. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please, and we can move on. And there's a bunch of cards. All right. So, yeah, this one. So, 9 of Cups. Cool. 9 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Right dead center in the reading. Right on. Lovers reversed. High Priestess reversed. Yeah, this Emperor doesn't really either believe in this or like this High Priestess or something, or what they stand for, or whatever. Things are ruined. It's about ruin, but it's, obsessive control or loss. It's like loss of authority from some abusive spell work here or some shit. I don't know. I guess you can place it. But this is manifesting, right? Okay, so check this out. This is a wish card, right? Believe it. This is a wish card. Magnetizing, attraction. It's a wish card. And then this is right in the middle. So yeah, somebody's in a relationship. I feel like things are just, with this Emperor down, more than likely a narcissist, because in the land of Oz, right? In the land of Oz, that Emperor behind that grandiose castle is just a little narcissist trying to pull strings and use puppets and, and depending on all your situations, it's loss of authority, fell off his throne, never was on his throne, I'm not sure, but they're ruining shit, right? There's deception there with that narcissist. It's caused an off union. We got the 2 of Cups with Tweedledee and Tweedledum down, and then we got the Lovers down. And this is the whole fear challenge and homework. Make this union right. Something isn't worth it, but we're at crossroads decisions. What isn't worth it to you? The fighting, the not getting along, what is that exactly? There's no closure. People have not moved on. They're still living in the past, right? Ancestors right above it. There's a new beginning here over this card, however. They need to take that beginning, close the doors, move on, whatever that is, right? Maybe it's like making yourselves happy or something, making yourselves fulfilled and healed and whatever that is. You know, when we're happy inside, people see it. You know, when people are miserable inside, people see it. You know, it's like this invisible thing that everybody notices about people, but it could be like, you know, we don't realize it, but we do, you know, kind of thing. I need 4 more cards and we can move on. Yeah, there's that double. Oh boy. Ace of Swords down, King of Pentacles down, definite narcissist here. Oh boy. Big fat liar. Yeah, no clarity, right? Somebody needs to believe the truth, right? Because this is the truth card. It's fate, karma, and destiny. It's all wrapped into one, right? It is a double-edged sword, right? And I know that the Emperor card really is more than likely the one that doesn't want to see the truth, or I don't know if they're avoiding it, denying it, or what, but they're being stubborn and they're not budging with this charm work. And it's very disappointing, right? They could be very greedy, some of them out there. Yeah. Narcissists can be greedy. I think it depends on a lot of you, but yeah. Yeah, so we have, where was it? Yeah, we had the Snow card and then the 5 of Cups. It's just, yeah, it's just, you know, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles down. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody doesn't really want to be homeless. That's like a side note for somebody out of this union. But they're at a crossroads. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. It's really silent. People could be in deep thought thinking, you know, about letting this go and moving on. But I feel like, you know, not being ostracized. Does somebody feel like they're left out of something? You know, I'm kind of getting that vibe. You know, does somebody feel like they're left out or something? You know, and then they have the High Priestess reversed, the Emperor right above it reversed. So yeah, they're either against this High Priestess or denying it or what, but something's ruined or it's about ruin. Very, very unhealed, no peace. And then we got the mother flippin' double. Control, power, obsessions, possibly addictions, you know? And then right above it, that little flippin' narcissist ruining things, ruining shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, they're not very strong after all. They are the Cowardly Lion, and they need to turn it around and make this Cowardly Lion not so cowardly after all. Right? They need to be brave and strong. And I feel like one person is and one person is not here, somehow, some way. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to use my Defiance deck here, or however you pronounce it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I hear so many different deviant decks, Defiance, all kinds, but you get it. It pulls out like if there's any, you know, moon, shadow, intention type energies. Oh boy, oh boy. Did you see how that fell out? Wait till you see what it is. Yeah, the devil. What the fuck? Ancestors right above this, new beginnings, and 7 of Wands, making boundaries, making restrictions, right? And in front of me, that devil card is looking right at this, right? I'll show you. The devil is looking at Alice's feet. Believe it. Wow. And I noticed that devil is in that corner, and then down in this corner is the other one. Wow. I don't like this Emperor. He's not being very nice. Some of you higher vibrationals might be tapping into your higher consciousness and, maybe trying to communicate with your ancestors or spirit guides or what, right? Your spirit team, possibly. I really don't like the way this King of Pentacles here, whoever has a little bit of coin, possibly, they ain't budging. Yeah. But here, dead center in the reading is taking charge, taking action, glowing up and showing up, right? Belina the hen with charm right over this. Somebody's being brave through all of this disappointment. They're being strong. They're trying to try. I just heard that. Trying to try. Okay. So hold on, I got cards here. Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Man reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh boy. Something's divinely timed for some of you, believe it, first and foremost. This is about change. It's turning in your favor, Cancer. It is. This union's off, and this union needs to change, and the timing is now. That's what it's saying. The time is now. Right? Believe it. Somebody wants to free themselves or is freeing themselves, maybe, or something. The disappointment or what, right? That Hanged Man isn't hanging. See, he was cut free or whatever, right? From the disappointment, or wants to cut free from somebody wants to be cut free from the spell work, the narcissistic, power hungry, loss of authority type energy or something. I'm not sure, but somebody doesn't want this anymore. It's not worth it, and they're at a crossroads decision. There's a lot of silence around you. I'm sorry to say, it's hard, right? It seems like this is really weighing heavy on some people. Show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards, please. Yeah, there's a lot of muck. These eclipses, we just had 2 of them, and they were big. And eclipse energy stays on the planet for about 6 months. But the first few weeks of it, like I'm filming this. The eclipse was just the other night. It's big. People better lay low, be cool. You never know what's going to happen, right? Back in the day, like as I'm pulling cards here, back in the day, when they had wars, way back, ancient times, and say there were 2, like, okay, there's a war going on, there's a massive field, we're somewhere in the UK, we don't know, and there's an eclipse. And back then, a lot of the people, of course, they were not as educated as people are today with things, but they thought the ominousness, the whole thing of it, they would call truce in the middle of the war. And they would all go home because it was a sign, And it's kind of like that now. Like if you see an eclipse season, or you're like now, be cool. Yeah, this 2 of Cups is teetering on the down low. It's ruin, and there's deception there with this Emperor down. I'm sorry to say, this guy ain't budging, or female. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit, right? But they're not budging. Yeah, this person, they're bound to something. They're bound. See, it's an energy. The devil's real, and it's in human form. I've been telling people this, and it really is true. And until people understand or learn themselves, I'm going to keep on keeping on, because it's like I had to learn the hard way, right? I did learn the hard way, actually. But anyway, show me what I need to see. You're not going to get too much into me right now, that's for sure. Judgment down, Ace of Cups down. Yep, ancestors, the devil. Holy moly. Is this an ancestral curse? Is this like narcissistic through the family for some of you? I don't know. But they're in bad judgment. Yeah, Ace of Cups down. Could be falling out of love. I hate to say it. Or they just don't want this. They're just not emotionally fulfilled. There's something there that is just, they're bound. I don't like that. People need to wake up. Wake the fuck up, people. It's time. It's time. Jeez, no more pussyfooting. Let's get real, right? You gotta be real in a world full of unrealism. Right? Deciphering we have to unlearn everything we learned, basically, and that can be damn confusing. You know? It is, but the answers are out there. Stick with the channels or the documentaries that are, obvious of fact. Um, be discerning, question everything, whatever, Anywho, we're talking about wish fulfillment here and change, right? Yeah. 10 of Cups down. Sorry. This union is off. The home is off. Somebody's manifesting change out of this. Big time. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles now. We have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. The divine counterpart. Could it be your husband or wife, or your kid's husband or wife, or somebody's? Yeah, this is a nurturing and caring queen. I like it. It is with the the Queen of Wands right next to it. So we got two queens of energies. They're both looking at each other, and it's dead center in the reading. This very well could be the same person. Maybe not. You can flip it and flop it. But somebody's caring and nurturing here, very motherly, bossing up, glowing up. Yeah, through this charm, through this arrogance, through this sorry, card down again. This person that's causing confusion, right? The devil doesn't want people in clarity. Their job is to cause confusion and pain and suffering, and and a lot of that is mentally. They play your emotional strings. They play your, and it's not cool at all. Dr. Ramani, I say it a lot on my channels. Dr. Ramani, Ramani. She helped me a ton through my times of dealing with narcissistic abuse, and I'll tell you what, she'll help you too. I know it. And if she doesn't, for some reason, she'll put you in the right direction with other speakers that know what they're talking about, right? So you can find the one that you like. But I'm telling you, they tell you how to handle certain situations, what to say in certain situations, what not to say, what, because it's so conniving, it's so manipulating, and it's so twisting and turning. The devil is full of,